Chapter 10. Wear the mask, iron lungs. I just read about an all-Muslim girl prom in Detroit. So their prom was like mine, pork-free. NPR isn't biased. They interviewed a cop last week to ask him questions on whether blue balls matters, since the eradication of bail eliminates any sustained stiffage over the prospect of cops being able to keep the bad guys off the streets by the time de Blasio wraps up his 10-pound curl regimen at the Park Slope Y. Planned Parenthood has sex books now, including steamy titles such as By Curious George, targeted toward sexually confused hipster spawn reared on Lou Reed records. How can you not wear a mask? Because I'm not a method actor lost in pretend land. Stay-at-home dads keeping the nuclear family together aren't considered essential workers, according to The Atlantic. And I don't identify as a liberal trans Muslim housewife. Last, I'll wear the mask at the supermarket because I have to, not because I'm bugging over the prospect of catching the Chinese black lung virus because I've been sucking down high-octane weed out of a metal bat for 3 decades straight, and my lungs feel great. Dice lives! Allah! Ashley Judd isn't a real victim of rape. Ooh. She refused to watch Harvey Weinstein shower himself down at the Four Seasons. But she's also from Kentucky and used to judging fat pigs at the county fair. Kentucky is actually more Midwest South, where finger food is considered anything that tastes like your cousin's panties. Whatever works, Woody. Did anyone see Woody Allen's last film about an older-than-dirt creep who bangs a girl half his age? I think it was a prequel called Crimes and Misdemeanors, the early years. Did you know Woody Allen kept naked Polaroid pics of a 9-year-old Soon-Yi in his top sock drawer? The only pic missing was Soon-Yi crying on the cover of Time Life magazine. Also, if Ronan Farrow is actually Frank Sinatra's son, and he really believes Woody molested his kid sister Dylan, then why hasn't Ronan hired a goon from Hoboken to knock Woody Allen on his ass yet? Dr. Seuss is racist now, but he wrote Green Eggs and Ham. You'd think he was the guy who hated Irish people so much. He'd be the only guy at the China Club back in the day who sulked in a corner by himself, putting an empty bottle of Killian's Red in each ear to drown out the sound to jump around. Jump around. Side note, is it me or does Michael Rappaport still sound like he's auditioning for Wigger number 3 in the Jump Around video? The serious Seinfeld writer, former Seinfeld writer Larry Charles, is encouraging the left to arm themselves. Arm themselves against who? MS-13 gangbanger extras on the Fox lot being used for the remake of American Me? No more beer! I gave up drinking beer this summer because it's humiliating to spend so much time hungover recycling. Virgin fever. Why are radical jihadists into deflowering virgins so much? Don't these guys have enough blood on their hands already? Mojo Rising. Long time! My Jewish father from the Bronx shares more in common with Native American Indians than Elizabeth Warren. Members of his tribe called my putsy-prone dad on the streets of the Bronx of the Grand Concourse trips on curbs. Which reminds me, they have a Trump voice GPS system now that gives insult-embedded directions, such as make a left for Mohegan Sun Casino, Elizabeth Warren's home away from home, Hillary Lickers left, USA team captain Megan Rapinoe could run for office. What's going to be your campaign slogan? Bring the L word to Netflix, Obama? You're our only hope? CBD oil only. Vermont should change their tour slogan from the Green State to CBD oil only. Unless you have an in-state medicinal weed card for Trump derangement syndrome. Bernie Sanders couldn't even make Vermont great for potheads on vacation. the Millennial Mouseketeer generation. AOC claims Millennial Mouseketeers are willing to puncture more taboos than previous generations by comparing border detention facilities to Nazi death camps. But the showers in Auschwitz, which she refused to visit, were used for more than lice removal, babe. In unicorns from Latvia, we trust. There's no way KP raped his neighbor the day before he tore his ACL. Let's start that over again. There's no way KP raped his neighbor the day he tore his ACL. First, going strong to the hole was never KP's forte. Last, do you see Harvey Hairclumps Weinstein trying to rape Gal Gadot in her Wonder Woman costume on only one good leg? But at least Harvey Weinstein's wife of 15 years finally divorced Hairclumps so she could focus more on her lifetime battle with amnesia. MAGA hats and skinheads don't mesh. The MAGA hat is a symbol of white supremacy. Did Kanye West boast at his campaign rally about being a more stable genius than Eminem in his MAGA hat? I don't get it. The MAGA hat is a Nazi cap. But skinheads have nothing to hide. Plus, Trump's campaign slogan wasn't "Make Nazi Germany Great Again, Michael Rappaport." The horn dog blocker. Do blind men get the beer goggles? Does the seeing eye dog offer a second opinion? Seeing eye dog says, "Pass on this one, Stevie. You could feel her face, but I could smell her snatch. Woof, woof." Who told Samuel L. Jackson it was cool to dress like Spike Lee's grandmother, who identifies as a jazz critic descendant of Sonny Rollins, in Tyler Perry's new film, Uppity Cunt Supreme? Uppity Cunt Supreme. Uppity Cunt Supreme. Prepared to be suicidal. Why should I value Hillary Hammertime Cankel's opinion on anything again? If Trump loses, we must prepare for his refusal to leave the White House. Huma lick a breath. Because if anyone is an expert on refusing to accept election results, it's this two-time loser, Russian collusion, tail financing, deplorable cock blocker, trip 'em upper from the starting gate. Can I get a holla for preaching the gospel a long time? Holla! Antifa lives matter. Not. The NBA store loves hate speech. The NBA store allowed the sale of these social justice writing messages on NBA jerseys to be sold through the NBA online store, such as "Burn Jews," "Cancel Israel," and "Kill Cops." But finally, allowing the inclusion of "Free Hong Kong" on a throwback Bill Walton Trailblazer jersey still won't make overrated trolls like Patton Oswalt love this game more than his Punisher comic book collection. The Punisher, the precursor to Antifa vigilantes in hoodies. Can I get a holla? We're going for the master kill shots. Long time. Holla! All lives matter is the new N-word. Imagine JJ Redick wearing an All Lives Matter on his NBA jersey this year. His wife screams, "You might as well cancel your Dollar Shave Club subscription and slit your wrists with what you got before they enact your premature retirement from breathing." Resist this Shakespeare. Shakespeare said hanging perverts prevented many a bad marriage because the Valley didn't invent porno wood yet to ensure jerking off remained man's last safety rail left. A LeBron James rookie card just fetched a record $1.7 million. But you can buy Michael Jordan's rookie card for a mere 100 grand on eBay. I bet Obama bought the card to keep LeBron's inflated sense of self-worth afloat, knowing whenever LeBron loses during the NBA Finals next, Obama will always have a secret stash of Almond Joys behind a giant box of duct tape from Costco to tear into in his man cave at Martha's Vineyard. Joan lives.